Hey guys, it's bringing you another video. Welcome back to A to Z Adventure. Maya, you are being a pesty pooch. We are playing JAX, and apparently we're against a Katarina top. What are you moaning for? I don't know if you guys can hear Maya. She is being a bit of a pesty pooch. The thing is with Miss Mize right now, I've not actually had her home alone for quite a few weeks because of the wedding and everything. I didn't have a dog field booking this morning, so she's just had a normal walk. But let me put her under some blankets and see if she'll go to sleep. There we go. She's under blankets. I think the T word is what got her. Why am I against a Katarina top then? Is she a one trick? Let's see. The Fizz is basically a one trick, and the Katarina. So obviously, yeah, she's a Katarina main. Oh, that's funny. She's a Katarina and Fizz player. No Mize. Oh, and this dirty player's been spamming Vayne top recently as well. Imagine I've got a relatively free lane here. Unless I get camped. China, Miami, Canada, Silverstone, Zandvoort, and Singapore all sprints next year. Sprints just aren't very good, man. They're just not. And I know F1's premise of it is they're more exciting than practice sessions. Sure. But it still doesn't make them good. Someone hasn't loaded. There is F2, you pleb. There's F2 and F3. They're the more junior formulas, so the younger drivers. And F4. Yeah, Formula E isn't great though. I don't know if they still do it, but the fact that the fans could have like voted to give a car a speed boost is terrible. Like, it was so dumb. Why loads of F1's best races with karting? Karting is where you have the most primal form of racing. That's the thing. Karting is where everything is usually equalized and there's no fancy development. Like, it's just raw driver skill on the most part. You know, I've done go-karting recently, and you can get, unfortunately, in, like, let's say more public go-karts. There are some go-karts that are in their kind of roster that they're just duds. They're not very fast, and that does happen. But, yeah. No. Alright, welcome to the game. That took ages to get into game, so I presume someone hasn't connected, and maybe it's the Ziggs. I don't know. But this is a very weird game. You've got Cogmore support, Ezreal Lady Carry, and Katarina top, which we looked into their account. They're some type of Smurf, but they main Katarina, but then they've also recently been spamming Vayne top lane, which, you know, disgusting. When you're playing JAX, head yourself into the river. Can you not be in the bush? Maybe you can't be in the bush. Start fishing, man. Nice. Oh my god, Cogmore just double sumsed. Why would you do that? You see I'm fishing? 1 gold. The max you can get, by the way, for those who go, oh my god, you can get 10 gold. There is a world, by the way, that she can hug this, and enter this bush, I think, that I can't see. That would be very funny. Mumu did start Q in the jungle, which obviously is not fantastic. Okay, one more. Come on, one more. 10 gold, I can feel it. Is? Nope.
You cruising for a bruising? Hold on. Let me grab some more experience.
Why are you playing Katarina top, man? Like, Katarina's a giga overpowered champion, but you shouldn't be playing it top lane.
Warriors,
Nice. It's probably just a cocky one trick.
go for a boiled egg right about now.
Okay, question of the day. Who do you guys think are the cockiest group of player? Could be a one trick category. It could be like, you know, is it a Katarina one trick? Are they the cockiest? Is it a class like our AD carry players the cockiest? Who do you guys think are the cockiest group of player? I definitely think Katarina one tricks are definitely up there on that list, but Draven one tricks, yeah. Going back, so she's based on a cannon wave. Remember, she doesn't have teleport. Like, what's she buying?
An enemy has been slain.
She bought boots with no sustain. Huh? And she's now looking for me to try and stop my base. But I've got TP.
Still trying to sell me an actual weapon.
Very weird. Oh! Nice. Be careful of the cat. Like, there's no way Katarina can do anything in top lane. The way that she's going to get strong if she does is roam and like get involved in those type of skirmishes and get a double kill. But that's the only way that she can do anything in this whole game. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if very soon we see her in bot lane, by the way.
Old bones haven't dared me yet.
Because I just don't see how she does anything at all in this pure 1v1. There's nothing she can do. So now she's gone back and she's bought sustain.
Don't you let up now.
Welcome back to lane. Very weird. But anyway, welcome to the A to Z adventure. This is JAX. JAX is one of League's. Hey, I'm fine with that trade. Genuinely fine with that trade. I misplayed it slightly, and I still got the kill. I actually didn't auto-attack her when I wanted to, so that was bad from me. She survived a bit too long, but then she used flash, still died. I'm fine with that. And Kane no assist. I'm okay with that. He would have got XP for it, but that's still actually overall pretty good. And remember, I towered over. I didn't have to do that, but I did. I don't think she used Ignite, though, but like, look at the farm difference. I don't know. The message of this game is play champions where they're actually intended, and if you're going to pick a cheese pick that makes sense. Katarina top lane doesn't make sense.
Still don't.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Oh, God.
An ally has been slain. An enemy
Nice.
has been slain.
But anyway, JAX. Let's talk about JAX a little bit, being the A to Z series, trying to be a bit educational. So JAX is a more 1v1 focused duelist. Obviously, you may see, you know, a certain content creator build him a little bit weirdly as AP.
Slain.
There's the Katarina, by the way. She is roaming. Oh, dear. So, yeah, she can't do anything in top lane because she's taken a champion that doesn't make sense top. She's now doubled. I'm officially over double in farm. She's roaming, and it looks like she might die. She's dead. I don't understand. GG, I guess. And again, if you give Jax a free lane, he's just going to take over the game anyway. But yeah, Jax's Q, he hops. He can hop to enemy champions, friendly champions. This also includes wards that are friendly or enemy. So it's a nice utility. So you probably, as a Jax, want to keep onto your stealth trinket the whole game, because it is something that you can throw a stealth ward down and use your Q hop to jump over it. And that does include jumping over walls. Your W is an empowered auto attack. This counts as an attack reset. Not sure what she's doing. Tilted, maybe. The E, as you just saw there, it's the kind of spin over the head. This ability is actually... it blocks auto attacks, I think. Like, technically, you are dodging. And the more damage that you're technically dodging, it then recasts more damage back onto those targets. Let's do that and that. Your ultimate, again, Jax has changed throughout the years, but your ultimate nowadays, it has a passive. It's every third auto attack. It's an empowered auto attack. And that, by the way, does stack if, let's say, you use the, you've auto attacked twice, you know your third auto attack is going to happen. If you press W while your third auto attack is going to happen, it's a big auto attack. You can kind of put both on at the same time, which is very nice. So like this, I can wave clear this wave quit. So I'm dodging, not taking any damage. Because I managed to dodge quite a lot, it does a decent amount of damage return. He's dead again. They got all three. It's a shame that I don't get any of them because I'm a Jax and I'm going to have a free split pushing game. Like, no one on the enemy team can stop me in a 1v1. And then also Jax's passive, by the way, you gain more attack speed the more you attack. So it's here. So I'm gaining 64% extra attack speed right now. Yeah, he's a very powerful scaling duelist type of champion. This is bot lane. Oh, nice. That was actually really close. That W was quite good by the Ziggs. Again, I do think Ziggs, unfortunately, is in a very weak state right now, which is unfortunate because I do like the champion. I don't really want to base until I got Blade the Ruin King. Weirdly, she's going Blade the Ruin King as well. I don't know. Very weird. So 1, 2, my next auto attack would be empowered. So on your next, when you auto attack twice, you know your next one's going to be empowered. You can look for like a QW on the enemy and do a lot of damage. Thing is, if she leaves, like she probably wants to, if she doesn't want to be in top lane, the tower's dead. So I've got Blade the Ruin King. So for high pressure, especially when you get something that 1 doesn't belong in top lane and 2 doesn't have TP, the moment you get a big item power spike, go buy it and then instantly teleport with the item power spike. And it's that constant pressure that they won't really be able to deal with. I think I might even go Triforce this game too. You normally wouldn't go both, but I think I can get away with it this game. Oh, she didn't base. That was her ultimate. Yeah, so you can recast your JAX E to stun the target. Oh, I probably should have mentioned it does obviously stun. if you land it directly on an opponent. Your W and your passive third auto attack does work on tower. Or maybe the third one doesn't. Or does it? Yeah, it does. A little extra damage there.
Picked up a few tricks during my wandering.
He gone.
Giving the enemy a free.
He gone. Hey, Sorxo.
Got any senior discounts? That all you got?
She just flashed. She just flashed. This poor Katarina. Remember, this is like some type of Smurf Katarina as well. This is where, like, when I Smurf, I try not to be, and again, someone said earlier when I said who's the cockiest type of champion or player, Smurfs. Smurfs are really cocky players, but this is overly cocky. You're taking Katarina in top lane. Like, that just doesn't even, it's not even good. When I try to Smurf, you know, I've got confidence, and I think it's fine to have confidence, but I'm not going to, like, just pick a troll pick because I think I'm better or whatever. Ooh. Ooh.
Hard-boiled egg.
Nice.
Still packs a wallop.
They can't do anything to me. So, because I'm this strong at this stage of the game, I'm really trying to play very in their face, you could say. Like, I don't mind using flash for that. I just want to be pressure. Because what are they going to do?
An ally has been slain.
Isn't gonna stop itself.
You'd think that she's going to come here. There we go.
Plating will soon fall.
Level 11.
Always a reason to keep on.
An enemy has been slain.
Bot lane is an absolute, like,
Enemy killing spree.
bloodbath. In flash, an ulti. Maya, no again. She keeps going under a blanket, and then for some reason gets out of the blanket, and then moans at me to go back under.
Learned every weapon, bested every opponent.
Enemy has been slain.
Warriors, rulers.
Shut down.
No, Maya, all done. Being a pesty pooch. There's the Katarina roaming.
Has been slain. An ally
He's got the kill though. And Katarina's now going to try and take over mid by the look of it.
destroyed a turret.
Bravest hero I ever knew.
Yeah, W is an auto attack reset. So if basically what an auto attack reset is, by the way, when you're auto attacking, there's a natural cooldown in between auto attacks, but some abilities in the game. So like right now, I'm auto attacking. The moment after you've pressed done an auto attack, some abilities, if you like, normally an auto attack spell. If you use it, like right now, auto attack, use it again. You basically can get 2 auto attacks off each other very quickly. Like you basically beat the cooldown, if that makes sense. And that's where like a champion like JAX, if you're using that consistently, it increases the DPS tenfold. I'm gonna take that. I think it makes sense to give it to me.
Last light of Acacia, first line of defense.
There's Kane. Hello.
An ally has been slain.
Not sure why Fizz is down in bot lane with.
Your team has destroyed
A lot of craziness going on this game. Did Karina is doing Karina things potentially? Bonk. Should be able to break this. Yep. So I think what I do maybe now is I may go bot lane. That Karina used Ignite. He's probably going to get that kill. It might be go bot lane for me. Hey, Ignos. This is a very weird game. I'm gonna go bot. I need to, if I just be around these fights. Oh. Damn, there's 4 of them. 4 of them is a bit too much. I'm not. I've got high damage. I don't have tankiness yet. So we're going to start going into tankiness as the game progresses now. I think I'll go Wits End next because it's tankiness and damage, and then just maybe a bit more pure tank. I don't know if we're even going to be able to win this game, which you wouldn't think, you know, it would even be in the question if we're going to win or not, but yeah, we'll see. I am going to say, like, this Katarina is not very good. Mechanically. Oh, did you actually, Huzzy Sakabello? I've still not done one. Huzzy Sakabello just said, you forgot to tell you pulled off a my wife last weekend. So he's basically saying he pulled off, you know, saying my wife as the Borat way. Yeah, I'm banned. I'm not allowed. Not allowed to say it in the Borat style. Bad. I don't really want to be top lane because I kind of want to get that tier 2, but why are you here? This is the thing I don't get. This Yone is here for literally no reason right now. Always like ask yourself why are you somewhere, and only do it if it makes sense. Because I've got lifesteal, I will go and lifesteal up. Hey, let's go. Bushy yesterday asked me about nerves and stuff, and I gave some advice yesterday, and Bushy said my advice worked. And the advice, by the way, for those that I don't think it was during a video, but it was basically how do you deal with nerves? And my premise when it comes to nerves, you're always going to get them, but it's how you deal with it. So for me, I get nervous. You know, I remember the Berlin trip. You know, I'm not even exaggerating. I was throwing up in the shower in the morning before I left. But what I tried to have in my brain is nerves are nerves, right? I felt awful. I felt very ill. But the moment I got into my car, you know, well, the moment I got out of bed, I was winning for the day. The moment I got into that shower, I was winning for the day. And it's like, I don't know what you were doing. I actually mucked up there. But the moment you do that stuff and you get into your car, you get into the shower, you'll actually find that a lot of that stuff just kind of fades away. And Bushy said my advice of that, the moment you sit down, you're in the interview, a lot of the nerves will fade. Because then you're in it. The thing that you've been putting on this mountain, the thing that you're being so nervous about, you're now doing it. You are achieving said thing, and the nerves kind of go to the side. But no, well done. Good job. I love to hear when the plebs are doing well, by the way.
Nothing wrong with a life of peace. You could never find
Genuinely makes me happy. Obviously, if it's not obvious, I'm very strong right now. I'm still a little bit squishy, so I don't know if I'd be able to, like, take pure 2v1s, but... to be honest, I think it'll be close. Why are you here? Because the enemy team is full of very strong solo queue champions. Katarina's overpowered, Kayn is overpowered.
I'll test their mettle against my fire.
That's why I say this game is not really a free game, just because of the champions that the enemy team have.
Counting my scars after a long
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been
Not bad. Womba. So I think this game is a great example, and, you know, yes, we're against a bad Katarina top and stuff. That doesn't make sense. You're going to get these games, right? And it is up to you. When you are given these games, you need to make the most of it. It's that simple. If I didn't play that well and I didn't snowball, a Katarina, no matter what position, could just take over a solo queue game. You know, she can. That's the type of champion she is. But because I hard snowballed and I got involved, I wasn't just, like, you know, I've done a lot of split pushing this game, obviously, but I've also got involved. I've also been walking and getting involved and fighting the enemy team. It doesn't give the enemy team a chance to get back into the game. And I think that is a very important thing to show. Sub number is looking tasty. People have been very, very generous recently. A lot of it is like, you know, congratulations for the wedding, which is wonderful. I am hoping that we might be able to achieve 1,000 subs before the subs start dropping off. If we do, we're going to do a 12-hour live stream. And also to make it a little bit more juicy for those that might go, whoop. There is a Pokemon box behind my head. See this Pokemon box? I think it's that one. Yeah. It's a Destined Rivals Team Rocket box. If we get to 1,000 subs and we get to the 12-hour stream, we'll open that box during that live stream. So, it currently is still September, so 30% off Twitch subs over 5 gifted subs, and we get the full value of the sub, which is pretty cool. I will say, just a little bit of a shout out, it just reminds me to do it. Randomly last night, off stream, had 10 gifted subs by Taste the Rainbow 69. Yeah, during off, I wasn't even live streaming. And 10 gifted subs, so that's very generous. Enemy team can't really do anything to me, can they? Oh, Mooma missed the ulti. If he hit the ulti, she was dead. Oh, she's dead. There we go. First game of the day. That is JAX complete. You know, yes, we did get away a little bit this game by playing against a Katarina that just doesn't belong in top lane. Boom. Bushy just said, also just to give a small comment about the earlier conversation in Discord, it's been very apparent that you're actively trying to improve your content and keep PMA. It's been lovely to see, and you deserve every positive thing that's been happening recently. Thank you. No, I am. I really am. I am trying to do better. Like, I really am. I'm making an active mental change to try and do better. But also, and again, I've said it a few times, I am actively really happy right now. I've just gotten married a couple of weeks ago. I've got my son is on the way. Like I am really happy. I'm stressed a little bit in the background when it comes to job stuff, but everything other than that, I'm actually over the cloud nine. Like I really am. I'm one of the most happy I've been in my life. And League can still be poop. League can be a bit of a stressful game every now and then, and that's fine. But I am trying to do better, and I think I'm succeeding. So yeah. But we gained 32. We go 922, 25,000 damage. Don't do even the most damage because I wasn't fighting as much as, let's say, the Yone. Also, I will say I came across a quote recently, and it's on my Discord as my like comment on Discord. Like you can attach to your profile, and like I'm trying to live by this. So wanting to do better is the first step. Every great change begins with a simple decision to grow. And that's something that I know it sounds cheesy, but that is something that I've really tried to live by in the last little while. That I am trying to grow. I'm trying to get out of the negative spiral that I have been mentally in the last few years. And I'm just trying to be happy. And I'm trying to embrace the positivity in my life because there is so much positivity in my life. So yeah, I'm trying. And I think I'm succeeding. So anyway, that was a really good first game of the day. Anything worth knowing? So yeah, as I said, the Katarina is a Smurf Katarina player, but they've been spamming Vayne and Quinn top lane recently, so I don't know why they've randomly played Katarina. The Fizz was a one-trick Fizz, yeah, with a very good win rate in KD, actually. The Kane's got a 29% win rate in Kane with over 20 games played, so I don't think that person should be on Kane very much. That's kind of wild. Yone plays nearly 400 odd games of Yone. That's a lot. I've got hiccups, apologies. Karma, 200 games of Karma. Our Amumu was a one-trick Warwick that was playing Amumu, but obviously Amumu is an okay alternate pick to play. But yeah, just a very solid game. To finish off the video, Exiled Amish just resubscribed. 50 months with Prime. Thank you very much, dude, with a big 5-0. But that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. Next up, I think, is Jace, and he did get buffed recently. One of my old favorite champions. But yeah, if you're enjoying, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Welcome to the Rift, where the legends play. It's HuzzyGames bringing skill every day. From tips to tricks and play so fine. You'll learn the game and have a good time. Thanks for watching, you're the real MVP. Hit that like and sub, join the family tree. Like, comment, and subscribe. Keep the Huzzy dream alive.